Welcome to Millionaire Mindset, where we give you ways and advice to achieve financial freedom. Today we will talk about 10 assets that every investor should have because these are the assets that are making people rich right now. So you better stay tuned until the end and learn what you should be investing in right now. But before going further into this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Press the notification bell so it will notify you whenever we upload a new video. And lastly, leave a comment below. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Number 1. Copyrights and patents. One of these assets is copyrights and patents. They can be overlooked most of the time, but this is one of the most reliable assets for artists and inventors. Having copyrights over a book or movie can give you royalty quarterly or yearly, depending on your arrangements. Why do you think Disney became this media empire that it is today? It is because of the copyright laws. Number 2. Bonds. Bonds can give you interest over a long period. The interest rates may typically not be as high as stocks, but they are stable and less risky. Investing in bonds in this period is better since the stock market may respond simultaneously to the ongoing global crisis. They are far safer than stock because your government backs them. Low risk, low rewards, but still beneficial at the end of the day. If you want to make further investments, you should consider investing in bonds. Your interest can also compound if you decide to leave it, making it a perfect type of investment for your retirement. Number 3. Artifacts. You heard it right, artifacts. They are scarce for obvious reasons. That is why they are naturally high in value. Not many investors can even lay their hands on one, but it becomes a vast fortune when they do. They mainly discover artifacts from traveling. So if you're the traveling type, you should include looking for tombs and digging caves in your itinerary. Number 4. Private equity. You can buy equity in businesses with prospects as an investor. It is essential to have cash that you want to invest and reap over time. Some rich people have invested in startups that became multi-million-dollar businesses. Just watch Shark Tank or Dragon's Den if you're in the UK. These billionaires are making money just by investing in small companies they think have the best potential. Number 5. Timber. You can own inexpensive land and the right to harvest timber. Timber is quintessential in construction work, furniture, and paper, so it can give you a lot of returns. Investing in timber can ensure a steady flow of income. Even if the wood in the land is exhausted, you can still use the land for farming, real estate, or other purposes. It's like 2-in-1, where you can get income selling timber while your land is appreciating. Number 6. Real estate. Real estate is an expensive asset but valuable for long-term investing. Rich people buy real estate and sell. They try to buy from areas likely to appreciate over time. However, real estate investment requires a lot of patience, and you need the service of a professional before investing. If you own a property that you have not been able to sell, you can still use it as collateral to get finance for your other businesses. It is a very flexible asset to invest in, but very hard to liquidate since it can take time to sell. REITs are pretty famous too. REITs means Real Estate Investment Trust. It is for those who do not want to own real estate directly, but still want to be in the real estate sector. These companies can give you professional insight into suitable properties. They will also take the stress of looking for buyers, marketing, and maintenance of the properties purchased away from you. It's a long-term investment though, and very hard to liquidate. Number 7. Dividend-paying stocks. Dividends are very interesting. They come at a specific time, and if you're not always thinking about them, they can be a pleasant surprise. Imagine receiving $1,000 on a Monday morning. It sure can make anyone smile. Wealthy people don't speculate when investing a lot in stocks of good companies. Speculations are investing with the hope that the company will thrive. People who do that sometimes lose a majority or even all of their investments. Peter Thiel, an American billionaire, was Facebook's first outside investor. He acquired 10.2% for $500,000 in 2004. When Facebook started doing well, its share value was more than $1 billion. However, it may not be easy to figure out which companies are doing well. You probably have to read a lot of books on investing. It becomes easier to invest as a long-term activity and not an avenue for a quick cash out. The more time you take, the better your investment decisions. Read about the company you are interested in, its leadership, its antecedents, and the policies that are likely to affect them in the long run. Also, don't invest money you can't lose. That way it is easier to deal with losses. Number 8. Agricultural and agroallied products. Agriculture is also a thriving area for business. Many rich people invest in agriculture because they know that people will always need food. It is one of the basic human needs after all. So agricultural products never go out of style. That is why investors invest in land to be used for farming purposes and in different agroallied products. They try to get the land in an area close to the market with access to roads and water supply. They know farmers will love it. People who invest in agriculture also enjoy some tax incentives, so it's a win-win situation. Number 9. Jewelry, precious metals, and stones. Pieces of jewelry can be silver, gold, or precious stones. They are all valuable nonetheless. If you buy fabulous jewelry at a reasonable price, you can sell it at a higher price depending on the demand. Jewelry can be especially in demand during seasons. You have to do some networking and one-on-one marketing if you want to sell at a premium. Diamond-studded necklaces and rings can fetch you thousands of dollars if you know what you do. Gold is probably the most precious metal. It can be an excellent investment, especially now that people are not buying a lot of it. You can sell at a premium when they stop being so focused on the pandemic and start looking to buy. You can buy as much gold as you want, but be careful. You may incur storage charges. Gold can be as volatile as stocks, but high risk also mean high profit. Having gold in one's investment can help with portfolio diversification. It can also serve as a hedge against inflation. And who doesn't like diamonds, rubies, sapphire, emerald, or turquoise? Because most people are attracted to precious stones. It will always provide a great market. People love having their ornaments and accessories dotted and lined with these precious stones. Try investing in this market. They can be a great asset to have if you want to be able to liquidate quickly. Number 10. Rentals. Rentals are essential because they can help people have shelter while conducting their businesses. Depending on the size of the property and its location, you can rent out apartments or land spaces. It brings income gradually, but it is always constant. People need homes more during this pandemic than ever. They have to stay indoors. They may also have to move from a high-risk pandemic area to a low-risk pandemic area. If you have properties in regions where the pandemic is not as rampant, watch people flock to your site. However, the main thing you have to consider is the maintenance and utility costs. It can take a considerable chunk of your income, so it is better to have a backup investment. That's our list for today. Do you have something to add to this list? Share them with us in the comments section below. We might do a part 2 and include your suggestions. Join us again in Millionaire Mindset for another round of tips on achieving your financial freedom. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.